Hi, Gemini. Welcome to Indiglojypsy. I'm Jenna. I'm going to do a general tarot reading for your sign. Wherever that falls in your chart, you're welcome here. Or if you're dealing with the Gemini, it is general, so the messages may or may not resonate. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I will leave my contact information. I will never reach out to you. So energies can go vice versa. Gender is energetic, and these readings are timeless, Gemini. So whenever you stumble upon the messages is when they were meant for you. Thank you so much for being here. I'm grateful for your presence. Anyone following, subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting, my gratitude extends infinitely. It really helps the videos get pushed out to other Geminis. So I sincerely and deeply appreciate you guys so much. Okay. So, and if the reading resonates at all, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. So for my animal oracle deck that I'm going to be starting the reading off with today, you got number 29. So that could be of significance to you. You could be a May 29 or June 11. Okay. So tree frog, a dreaming, meditation, and creation. That is absolutely beautiful. There are two frogs here, so maybe it's someone you're connecting with. Maybe you feel like both of you guys are a couple of frogs in a really cool pond, and you know, maybe you're creating some things together. I just heard music. Now I'm hearing art. Now I'm seeing and hearing visuals. Okay. So as far as the tarot is concerned here, Gemini, I'm going to be using my Light Seers Tarot, but as I was shuffling and focusing on your energy, the Queen of Wands popped out. So some of you guys could be dealing with the fire sign, any Aries, Leo, Sag, or someone with very Leo-like energy, you know, very kind of bold and unapologetic and very sexy, very vibrant here, Gemini. Male, female, does not matter, but it's more of a feminine energy. This is the energy of someone who is, you know, going into business for themselves, or just a very creative type, maybe likes art, music, just moving the body, lots of movement in the body, lots of passion for whatever you and or they are doing. Okay. So maybe this energy is like your frog, like you feel like this is your other frog, your twin, you know, this sort of magical, fiery energy in your life. This can also be the energy that you're currently embodying here as well, Gemini, okay? So I'll put her off to the side and we'll get into the read. It is a bit windy today, so I apologize if any cards fly off. Let's hope that does not happen. I'll try to take some preventative measures here. Thank you so much, Spirit, for being here to oversee this reading for Gemini and their absolute highest good at this time. As above, so below, we thank you so much for these divine messages for the sign of Gemini. Okay. Trying to get them to stay. Maybe I should have got some more crystals to hold them down. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit. All right, okay. All right, one more for my gems. If no one has told you today, Gemini, I love you and you're absolutely magical, all right? So keep those twin heads up of yours and walk through here like you own it, okay? Like you own it. Okay, so bottom of the deck, my beautiful gems. You have the Ace of Wands reversed, so some of you could feel like be experiencing some sort of a blockage in creativity. Maybe there's someone around you with the similar frog energy that is trying to inspire you or has inspired you in some way. You could be passionate about this twin frog or this creative new project that you're taking on. But there's something here that has you reserved. It could be sexual frustration, okay? Virgo got similar energy, but in the opposite, you know, Virgo kind of needs to hash it out in that area safely, of course, and then you may feel frustrated about that. There could be a couple of people that you're dealing with here, and there are things that you like about them both, these twin frogs. I keep calling them twins, but they just look alike. But these two frogs could have a lot of similarities, a lot of things that you appreciate about both of them, and you could just be at a standstill of what to do. You're starting to grow impatient about the situation because it doesn't seem to be moving forward. Cancerian energy, you could have Cancer in your chart or be dealing with someone with Cancer. It's just the energy of things coming to a screeching halt here, Gems. And there could be some frustration around that. I am picking up some sexual frustration here. Maybe you guys have been either celibate or just not, just really picky about your partner, or maybe if you have a partner, you're just not really getting it on right now, okay? So with this Nine of Pentacles energy, some of you are considering being single, or some of you are entering a time of independence and standing on your own financially, okay? So maybe that is what the sexual frustration is about, like you are... Okay, so Gemini, this is such the twin in you. So you'd like to be single. Maybe all of your options are lame. There could be two options that are good, but at the same time, there's not enough attraction. There's not, like, the spark isn't there. There's something that isn't catching friction. Okay, maybe you consider one or both of these people to be a player with this. It's just, there's something about the person with whom that you're maybe attracted to or vibing with. They have this very fiery energy. Perhaps one of you is on board and the other one isn't. Maybe one wants to be single and the other one doesn't. But there is this energy of manipulation or being unable to manifest your desires here, okay? Some of you do desire to invest in your own creative projects and, put them out there so you can have monetary gains off of them. But for one reason or maybe it's like a creative block, like I was saying originally, like there's just like maybe a writer's block or whatever type of block, something is blocked. Okay. And for many of you, it's a good time with someone that would help you out a lot, Gemini. Okay. So first card out is, you also have this divine counterpartship with the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. So there's definitely a divine coupling here, but it's like one of you is on board and the other one isn't. Maybe there was a lot of passion initially, but it died out for whatever reason just as quickly as it started. Or you think, one of you thinks the other one is being some sort of manipulative player and you don't trust the other one in bed. Okay, could be something along those lines for those of you with romantic interest. The same can go for anyone considering to team up with someone on a creative level. Maybe initially they seem great, but after some time, there's some things about them, Gemini, that have you reconsidering, okay? Maybe they're not as creative as you initially believed they were, okay? So with the Hierophant here, you could be dealing with a Taurus, or you could have Taurus in your chart, or this is just the energy of sticking to a situation because it's proven to be safe for a very long time, okay? However, the situation is blocking your creativity and causing some frustrations. I feel like you are entitled to some fun and kind of breaking out and having a good time, but there's something like maybe a guilt trip if you go out and do your own thing. Or maybe there's something having to do with your car. Maybe it's not running well and it's very frustrating and you're just bored at home, and that's just no place for a Gemini to be bored at home. It's something like that. I can also see that you're dealing with quite a bit of emotions fluctuating here, Gemini, but with this Taurus energy, a lot of you could be married, or in a serious relationship. But I'm picking up maybe, you're with, that's why there's two frogs. One of them is like you're married to them, and the other one is someone you just find really sexy. Okay. Someone you find really creative, bold, daring. You may just want to have a good time with them, Gemini, because at home, the issue is, or what's causing all of this is, I feel like you're a devoted for the Geminis that this is resonating with. I feel like you're very devoted. Okay, or your partner is very devoted. There's a level of devotion here and loyalty, right? That could be another reason that you're not going after somebody that you feel like aligned with. This is Leo energy here, so you could have Leo in your chart or be dealing with someone with Leo in their chart, or it's just an issue of not holding back. Okay, it's very lustful, all right? So you're in a very lusty energy here, my gems, but you're not acting on that lust out of a sense of duty, okay? Or maybe the person with whom you're dealing is not acting on that lust because of a sense of duty. One or both of you could be married, and you just, the other one suspects, one of you suspects the other one just wants a piece of ass, if I may be frank. And that's, I think, since you're coming in as a Queen of Wands, one of you is coming as a Queen of Wands and a Hierophant, you want a higher level of commitment. You or they want a higher level of commitment and do not want to be someone's good time, temporary good time, okay? So in your headspace is the Six of Pentacles reversed, my beautiful gem. So you feel like the situation is unrequited. Maybe you feel like you've given more to them than they have given to you. You've invested too much. For some of you, feel like maybe you haven't invested enough, or maybe some of you feel like you should have struck when the iron was hot with the Strength reversed here. But I feel like there's something about conscience. Somebody's conscience would not allow them to go past a certain level. Okay, so someone here is feeling unrequited, or that only one person is into this seriously and the other one is just kind of full of games. Okay, that is what is suspected in this connection, okay? Same thing if I keep feeling like you could possibly be doing music or art with somebody, or even going on a spiritual journey with somebody, or opening a business with somebody. It's the same concept. You feel like you've been doing more than they have. You seem to be more devoted to the situation while they seem to be having a good time, okay? And you're very serious about the situation where they are, Gemini, and you're just kind of playing around. Okay, just take it how it applies, all right? So in the past, the Two of Pentacles reversed. So a lot of you are dealing with, more than one person, and the ball got dropped. That came to an end, that came to a screeching halt here recently. And so that's 8 Pentacles. So one or both of you did not invest enough work in the connection. So you're at an Ace of Pentacles reversed here at the foundation of the reading. So this is going on at a subconscious level. So because not enough was invested in the headspace or in the action, it's not fertile, okay? It's not a solid foundation as much as you may have wanted it to be, or they have wanted it to be with this Hierophant energy. Somebody was definitely all in here. But again, something was held back, and then it's seeming to be one-sided. Not enough work was put into the situation, or somebody decided to quit working on it altogether. This is also your 9th Pentacle. So there's an energy of independence versus commitment. Okay, that could be the paradox here that you're struggling with, which is creating creative blockages within you. Okay, so once many of you get clear about whether you truly want to be single and how you can attain that, if you're in a committed relationship that you no longer want to participate in, you can get very clear about how you can attain that. Or for those of you that would like to be in a committed partnership, whether business or romantic or friendship, you have to come to terms with, like, what does independence mean to you? What does interdependence mean to you? And what does it mean for equal give and take for both parties? What does that look and feel like to you? Are you ready for that, Gemini? Or do you need more time? Okay. So with this Ace of Pentacles reversed, I'm getting, more time is needed, possibly apart, since this thing has come to a stop. Some more revelations and realizations need to come to pass before this thing can continue. If it does continue, as far as we're going, it doesn't look like it will, but we'll see. Okay, so what's coming towards you, my beautiful gems, is the Two of Swords. This is Libra energy here. You could be involved with a Libra, with fire placements or earth placements, Taurus in particular. But this is like being at a crossroad. This is like, what do I do? Okay, I can no longer act like I don't know, I don't know what I want here. There's something that you definitely want, Gemini, and you will be faced with a choice on which one is going to better suit you. Okay, so it's a choice between two people. Okay, whether this is in business or romantic or friendship, it's a choice between two people that you're going to have to make. And it can be neither. You can choose you. Like, you don't have to be with anyone. This is your life. This is your reality. And you are the creator of said reality here, Gemini. Okay. So the energy that you're in is the 10 of Cups reverse, my babies, my angels. So you guys are really struggling with some emotional highs and lows, maybe lots of lows. Maybe you feel like very disappointed about one or both situations, like you seem to be giving and not receiving. Or just when you really want to give, maybe they pull their energy back. or maybe that you find like when you want to be at a higher level of commitment with people, excuse me, Mercury, that you're the one doing all the work here. Okay. And it's just got you, which is great, crying, writing, venting, maybe not necessarily on social media unless you feel completely comfortable. Is all necessary for like cleansing and healing. All right. Once all of this is out of you, you can get to a place of understanding your own needs. Okay. Like, do I keep attracting people that I feel like I love them and they don't love me? Do I keep attracting people that I have a great spark with initially, but then it fizzles out? Do I personally have a fear of commitment? Am I in these relationships because I feel a sense of obligation to the person? Like I have to take care of them financially for many of you? Or, like, do I really like love them and want to make this work? Or do I want to be single? You have some major questions coming up that you're going to be faced with choosing. Okay. Because it's really starting to take an emotional toll on you and make you forget that you are in control of your own happiness here. Okay. Many of you are not following a career path that is calling your name, my gems. Okay. So with this Page of Pentacles in your energy, I think the energy around you is non-committal, or they have obligations to children or family or even work. Okay. They really, really feel like they need to focus on their families if they have them, children if they have them, or their careers, if they have them. But there's a major focus and emphasis on themselves here. Okay. They could also be feeling like the situation is unrequited, or like I said, there could be a suspicion of, oh, they just want a good time and I'm looking for an investment. So I can't continue to put my investment in the situation when I'm going to be left in a 9 of Pentacles reversed energy, as evidenced by these 9 Pentacles all reversed. Okay. So neither one of you want that. There could be some miscommunication, some misunderstanding with the King of Swords here. Here you are, along with Libra and Aquarius, but there's some not talking going on, which is something that you're fearing or they're fearing is being cut off or blocked, or just kind of like snubbed, or just an energy of like ice coldness. Okay, there's a fear of that, or there's a fear of coming off like just a complete asshole, basically, for choosing one person over the other. That's something that is trying to be avoided here, but there's like a lack of communication very strong here, and that's causing these fears. But it's still bringing you to a place to make a choice, Gemini. Okay, ultimately your attention is being brought back to yourself. Okay, and that's what you need right now. Okay, because there is a bit of confusion, there is a bit of like delay, there's some creative blockages going on here, and one or both of you is not wanting to come off rude or cold or mean, or making the wrong choice in this decision, in this love story. Okay, but there is a fear of getting used and trashed here by one or both of you, and that discussion has not occurred here. Okay, so with the Page of Wands, I do see you getting some sort of creative energy back, getting some spark back. You are going to hear from them, Gemini, or they'll hear from you. But there's something that gets you back excited about life again. And look, you have an entire fire family here. You have the King, not the Knight. No, we saw the Knight earlier. We had the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and now the Page of Wands. Okay, so family is important in this situation. And I think everybody's going to do like what's best for their families, if there are families, which I suspect there are for this reading, or that creative spark is going to pop up again. Okay, your creativity juices are going to flow and you're going to apply them. You're going to do something about it. If you want someone, Gemini, you're going to go after their ass. Okay, and you might offer them a small gesture, a text, a note, something cute. Maybe if you're a painter or an artist, you'll draw them something and stick it somewhere and not put your name on it, but they'll know that it's your art. You'll think of some clever way to like get your life moving again. Okay, it's going to bring you back to a place of happiness. Some of you are, you're sad right now, but everything turns out very well. With all of this flow here, it's about you recognizing your strengths, and those realistic questions that you ask yourself in order to get to a place of living a life that you absolutely want. Okay, that's meant for you. You also have an 11th card is the 5 of Wands reverse. This is conflict disappearing out of your life. I love this for you, my gems, okay? So any conflict, competition, if you felt like this person had other people or they felt like you had other people, this is coming to a close. I feel like all obstacles are being removed for you, Gemini, okay? Whether you choose either one of these relationships, you know, no matter what you choose, I see obstacles being cleared because some form of good news is coming in and you are going to get your vigor, your gusto, your sexual energy, your creative energy flowing once again, okay? So very brave of you, my gems. I'm very proud to see that you're really taking a look at your life and who and what is in it and, you know, making the necessary adjustments for your absolute highest good, okay? So I'm going to pull 1 for my Spirit Oracle, 2 for my Spirit Oracle for you. Okay, I love this for you. You got dreaming of you in infinity. Okay, Gemini, somebody loves you here, okay? Or this is a message from you to someone else. So dreaming of you, that's beautiful. So there's absolute, you know, love and a sense of devotion here. Someone you love will appear to you in your dreams. They reflect a part of you, the twin frogs, and the Queen and King of Wands. A time of remembrance, a time of reflection and healing. Beautiful, Gemini, okay? This is not all for nothing, okay? This is all for your highest good, even if it doesn't feel like it right this second. So infinity. I just heard, I love you to infinity. I love you forever, okay? So dearest one, rest within the light of your soul. Feel my spirit alive within you. The spirit of the goddess of nature, the earth and stars. Accept the love and light we shower upon you, okay? So also, you know, make sure to love on yourself. Love on yourself the way you would want others to love on you, okay? So my beautiful gems, please shoot me a comment. Tell me hi if this reading resonated at all. I wish you guys so much love, so much light, infinite abundance. And until next time, Gemini, take care.